Hello and welcome back to another episode of Wisdom for the Weekend. I am your host, Margaret Romero. And this week I am just talking a little bit about self-care and some of the things that you should be considering on a daily or at least a weekly basis. This is definitely something that I talk about to my patients all the time and on this podcast for sure. And it's just a simple little reminder for those of you who are super busy. I get it. Who may be juggling work, children, household, your partners, trying to get dinner on the table. I just want to say, are you doing some of the things that you love to do still? Are you making time for fun? Are you spending time with your friends? Maybe friends that you haven't seen in a while, or friends that you've been disconnected from for quite some time. Maybe setting up a time for lunch or dinner, or having some cocktails after work one day. What about the last time you took a hot bath with bath salts and candles, maybe a glass of champagne? You don't have to buy a whole bottle of champagne. They do come in sort of these smaller little bottles. And I love just having a couple of those at home that I can just pop open for days that I just feel like celebrating, and celebrating anything. I mean, seriously, you have the privilege of being here, being alive, and listening to this podcast. So regardless of all the things that may be happening in your life, there's always something to celebrate. The fact that you're not in the ICU or, hooked up to a respirator, like that in itself, like the fact that you can get in your car and drive to wherever you want, to Whole Foods, and buy fresh organic food and have your choice of whatever it is that you want to eat or buy. I'd love to know, what are you doing for yourself today, sister? Are you treating yourself to maybe a massage, even a 15-minute chair massage, which you can find at like any nail salon? I mentioned hot baths. Give yourself some time to just do these things for yourselves. What about just like a manicure, pedicure? Whenever I get mine, I always opt for the massage. Sometimes they add a massage while you're getting your nails dried. Or sometimes you can just add on, give me 10 minutes, shoulder massage. Just add that on. Since you're there already, another 10 minutes, luxuriate in it. Give your body what it deserves, what it wants. And play. When was the last time you had so much fun and did something that you always wanted to do? Or the last time you made time to walk in nature? I'm someone that craves being in the outdoors. My favorite place, one of my favorite places in the whole world, is Yosemite and the sequoias. Oh my God. I could live in the sequoias. In those trees. Oh my God, the energy in there. It's so beautiful. And I must admit that as big of a nature lover that I am, last year I did not go to one national park. There are little parks all around that I go to, and I hike close by my home, but Utah, the Arches, Zion, Grand Canyon, I haven't been there in a couple of years, and I have been craving it on such a deep level. So I decided this year that I was definitely going to be doing that. So it's in my itinerary already. It's in my calendar. So what self-care practices can you do? Maybe it could just be spending like an hour at a coffee shop with your favorite magazine and just, not answering emails, not talking on the phone, but just being quiet, or bringing, your Kindle or a book to a coffee shop and just being able to read leisurely some things and making that time and that space rather than filling it with things and making yourself busy every second of the day. Like, take time to recharge. Take time to really love this life that we've been given. You so need it. You so deserve it on so many levels. And trust me, I have to, it's a conscious thing. It's not something that I just sort of haphazardly put into my calendar. It's something that I say, oh, Thursday. Okay. Well, I have a break from this 3 to 4:30 or whatever time. And I'm going to take some time to just chill and relax. And if I'm working from home, it's definitely, I'm outside unless it's too cold. And to be honest with you, I am not a winter person. I am not a cold person. So I am not outside. It takes me a lot to get me outside. So in order for me to do self-care, that's really all, it's indoors for me. It's hot baths. It's being 45 minutes in the infrared sauna. It's in hot yoga. I have a membership for the winter time for hot yoga. And it feels so good just to be able to do that and to give my body what it really wants and what it's really craving. So this weekend, actually, what can you do to spend a little time for yourself? Just put aside some time. Put it in your calendar and see where it takes you. Is it a mani-pedi that you need? A short, like 10 to 15 minute chair massage, a hot bath? What about getting your hair blown out? Like, I love that too. I used to get those all the time. God, because it takes so long to get my hair done for me to just do it. And just having someone else do it for you, it feels so good, right? So this weekend and, for the next coming up weeks, what can you do? How can you squeeze in some time for yourself? Make sure that you're also like sleeping enough. Are you getting enough rest? Are you getting at least 7 hours of sleep per night? You need to recharge your adrenals, and that's the only way the adrenals will get recharged is when you sleep. Think about a few of these things, sister. This weekend, moving forth in the coming weeks as we get closer into spring, choose to do something for yourself and do something fun. See your friends, go dancing. Take that salsa class you've been wanting to. Whatever it is that you find like, I would just love to do this. Write it down. Write down a few things tonight. What are some of the things that you just haven't done, you've been wanting to do? Put it down. Write it down. A lap dance class, maybe. That's definitely on my list. So that's all for this week. I will speak to you then and have the most beautiful and gorgeous weekend. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.